Some people bury the dead, but Sam, he carries them. No one ever told him what to do with a ghost, a daughter, or even a second chance. But the beach has its own rules and it's not done with him yet. In this video, I'm going to retell Death Stranding 2 like a movie so you'll understand not just what happens, but why it matters. Sam Porter Bridges was still carrying a coffin. Not to bury it, to protect it. No more missions, no more UCA, just the desert, and the sealed pod filled with everything he couldn't face. That's when Fragile returned.
Me? I make sure Drawbridge's grand plans go off without a hitch.
Not with veiled condolences or apologies, with a job. You see, she had built something new, something different. Drawbridge, a private network forged on trust, not government oversight. Its goal, reconnect the broken edges of the world, one thread at a time.
Come meet my crew, Sam.
Sam didn't say yes to this because he believed in it. He said yes because he didn't know what else to do. And maybe because Fragile was the only one still there. He'd lost Lou, but not her. And sometimes one person is enough to keep walking. Barely. Drawbridge didn't slow down. Sam's next mission was pretty simple. Head south, activate the plate gate, and prove it could send someone across the ocean intact. These weren't just towers, they were portals, mirrors into the beach, the ocean of memory that binds life and death. Sam reached forward and pressed the terminal, watched the air ripple, the frame turn to liquid silver. Then he stepped forward, into the abyss, into the unknown. And for a moment, there was nothing. The sound of waves. He realized he was in the ocean. Then gravel, heat, the weight of the world came rushing back. He opened his eyes and there he was, in Australia. The gate had worked and for a moment hope flickered. Fragile said it was progress. Sam still wasn't sure. He kept going as he always does, gate after gate, step after step, mile after lonely, grief-riddled mile. But every night Lou returned, floating above him, silent, circling, a reminder that grief doesn't let go and maybe neither does love. Drawbridge was more than a mission, and not long into the journey, Sam realizes that. It's people, the ones still walking, despite sometimes horrible circumstances, on a ship that simply served as the command, lab, and home, called the DHV Magellan. It was a motley crew recruited by Fragile herself. There was Charlie, the mannequin.
Hello, Sam. My name is Charlie.
He spoke with borrowed voices. Deadman, Lockney, Die Hardman. But it was the last voice, Die Hardman's, that delivered the message. The president is watching and the mission matters. There's Tarman.
Meet Tarman, our resident doctor and geophysicist.
Who captained the Magellan.
You'll have to excuse me if I don't shake your hand.
A father who lost his son to the tar. During the collapse, Tarman's own hand was severed, still clasped to his son's wrist. That phantom pain still felt guides the ship through the tides today. There's Dolman, who handled logistics.
Little puppet?
What? Puppet? No, I am alive and my own master.
Rainey, who joined shortly before everything broke, was calm, focused. Something had changed. Something in the world wouldn't let life begin again. Then came the sighting, a flash of movement. Ghost mechs, robotic, destructive, and controlled, marching in silence. And at their center, the return of the man, the nightmare, the reminder that maybe humanity shouldn't even be allowed to survive. The man in the golden mask, now reborn as something else entirely. Alive, smiling, wrapped in gold, wearing the beach like his divine armor. Higgs.
Hey, brother. You missed me.
Hell no.
Just presence, pain, and the will to make the world suffer for forgetting who he was, the chosen one. Rebuilding was no longer about healing. It was now about survival.
Sam!
Yeah. Really, it's a shame you won't stay dead. But hey, locking you in a cycle of endless suffering, well, that's good too.
But there were no answers waiting for him this time. No relief or information about Lou. So once again, he walked through dust-choked valleys, across shattered plateaus, back to the silence and routine that held him together. Deliver cargo, link another node, and pretend everything was still in his control. Just wear on the boots and the weight on his back. Until Drawbridge detected something, an anomaly, strong but unstable. Sam was recruited to investigate it and was told it was crucial to the mission. What he found wasn't just another node to connect. It wasn't even man-made. It was a structure floating, buzzing, warping the air like it had punched through time itself. They called it a chrysalis. Not technology, but not organic. Something else entirely. Sam secured it. Fragile ordered it back to the DHV Magellan immediately for study, and that's when they opened it. Inside was a girl with strange markings on her arm. No one knew what she was, only that she wasn't from here and hadn't come through a gate.
The fellow we saw called it Nirvana, I believe. But to me, it looked like the land of the dead.
Even so, she's a living human being, and I believe that she was born in that place.
Did she tell you her name?
Doesn't seem like she has one, as far as I could tell. So, tomorrow.
Then one night, as the ocean rocked the Magellan, she wandered to the bridge. She stopped at the threshold and listened. Inside, Dolman tried to hold the room together.
She may still be happier there, surrounded by the friends and family she knows and loves.
But Tomorrow had already made up her mind. She didn't want to be the reason they turned on each other. Drawbridge panicked. The only living person ever recorded from the other side, and they'd lost her? Sam didn't hesitate. He suited up, grabbed what he needed, and walked out the door. Because somewhere out there, Tomorrow was alone. He found her jacket, still warm. Before he could breathe, they came for him. She moved like it was nothing, like it wasn't the first time or the last.
Thank you.
He picked up her shoes, not like they were sacred, but like he wanted her to stay. She turned to him, breathless, unsure, and asked,
Tell me, am I really alive?
Well, yeah. Of course you are. Do you want to stay with us on the DHV Magellan?
and without a speech, without a promise, he made space for
But I
her.
saw how everyone was fighting because of me.
I'm sorry.
All that wasn't your fault. We're just worried about you. Wait.
She looked at him, this man who'd carried the world and lost almost all of it, and said,
I don't think I ever had a family. Do you have one?
No.
Fast forward to more deliveries, another link, another step forward. But quiet doesn't mean safe.
Uh-oh! Itarga!
You know, truth be told, I don't really care if you and your crew link up the continent or not. Because I'm here just for one reason.
Get up!
And that's to make you suffer. Can't kill a repatriate for good. Boy, you're about to learn. There's far worse things than dying. So, let's kick it off with some pain.
He set Sam ablaze, and when it ended, it started again.
Oh yeah, my everlasting flamethrower here has a little bit of an appetite for Kyrit. So, the moment you come back from the seam all covered in the stuff, flames roar to life, the body starts to burn once more. You will writhe in agony. And then you will die. And you'll return once more. Nothing you can do to get you out of it. And it won't be long before the pain becomes more than physical. Y'all caught up now? Yeah. That's it. Suffer for me, baby. Well, there ain't no turning gazer for you, Sam. No crossing over to the other side. So suffer. Yeah. Suffer. Through the day you were born. Oops. Catch you later.
He's stuck in a loop of death and resurrection. Before his hair is completely incinerated, he returns to us. His body is restored, only to be burned again. Don't! Even if you speed up time, the flames won't die. Come on, Sam, come on! I don't know what to do!
Whatever calm they had was already cracking. The beach was thinning, reality fraying like something or someone was watching them from the inside. And Drawbridge was about to find out why. Not another ghost, not a man, the president.
Don't tell me. You're not human, are you?
He was a convergence. 4,000 human souls fused with APA servers during a void out, now a single artificial entity watching everything. Its intent, end travel, end interaction, suspend humanity in chiral stasis, protected but immobilized, forever. And just when it seemed hopeless, Die Hardman appeared.
I'm right here.
He'd been there all along, and he pulled Sam back. When Sam awoke on the Magellan, Charlie was gone. In his place, Die Hardman. He revealed the truth.
I dare say there are some among you who already deduced the name's double meaning. That's right. The DHV Magellan. Or to spell it out, Die Hardman's vessel.
A mobile stronghold. And the Cupid that they had been using to reconnect Australia was forged by Lockney not to connect, but to sever. To cut the ties between the living and the dead. He'd been hiding in plain sight, waiting for the right moment. But so had someone else. The lights flickered, the room shifted, Higgs emerged. Not in spirit, in flesh. Tentacles burst from the floor, writhing. They wrapped around Tomorrow, pulled her into a cocoon, chiral, twisted, but still alive.
What the fuck?
Higgs.
Broadcasting live from the beach. Same as it ever was. I've been puppeteering this whole thing the whole time. Yeah. All to pay back dear old Amelie for what she did to me.
This is about Amelie?
Yeah. See, I'm gonna crack open that beach she sealed away and kick off the last stranding. The perfect ending humanity deserves. Man, the sweetest revenge I could hope for to take out on that old bitch. And oh, yo. Good to see you again, by the way.
What makes you think you can pull it off?
Well, I'm so glad that you asked.
You see, during my lengthy imprisonment, I had time to figure it out. All I needed was a catalyst with a connection to Amelie, and I could break through to her beach.
That connection is long gone.
Oh, Sam. Sweetheart, I'm not talking about you. This is the catalyst that I've been searching for. Brand new extinction entity. Still in the dark, huh? Your genes lined up beautifully. God damn, man. She's your daughter.
What?
And then the cocoon gone with him. The crew knew where he was going, Amelie's beach, but it was sealed. They needed a tether, not code, not orders, something personal. Sam's photo, the one from the beginning, that had Lucy, Amelie, and Sam. It had survived everything just like he had, and now it was the link they needed. They linked it to two relics, the Dreamcatcher and the Q-Poo. One for hope, one for loss. Together, it formed a bridge. Before they crossed, they paused. The beach waited, but so did everything they'd never said. Not as a goodbye or a promise, but out of passion. The culmination of shared grief and a love neither of them could explain. It wasn't clean, it wasn't perfect, but it was real. Two broken people who had walked through hell together, and in that moment finally found something worth holding on to. Then they let go. The DHV Magellan jumped, and on the other side, the sky churned with tar. BT swarmed the sand, howling through memories. The Magellan surged forward, Sam on foot, cutting a path through the dead. Every blow felt personal, every step heavier than the last, and at the end of it all stood Higgs, smiling, waiting. He wanted the last stranding, a final act of vengeance against everyone who let him die. Then he reached behind him and pulled out a double-necked guitar, strings tuned for violence, and the final fight began. Sam versus Higgs, Porter versus Prophet. Two lives shaped by death colliding in the middle of a storm. Every chord Higgs struck screamed with resentment, a symphony of bitterness amplified by centuries of isolation. But Sam didn't stop. Not for revenge, not for pride, for Lou.
Fire! Bullshit! Shit! Here to me!
Oh, I have waited for this.
Live now! Fuck you!
She reached down and picked Higgs up like a discarded thing, held him for a moment, then pulled him close and consumed him. Not out of vengeance, out of closure. The breach, that open wound between life and death, closed behind her. And on the other side of that silence, she was waiting. Amelie, just as he remembered her. And beside her, Fragile, her soul. Fragile handed Lou over gently, like she'd always meant to. Luis. Not the cocoon version, not the towering echo, just a child again. And in that moment, Amelie opened her arms, giving him a hug as if to say, "You were there for me, here I am for you." Closing that loop from the ending of the first game. Back on the Magellan, the crew was waiting. The mission was over and the beach was sealed. The world still there, but not everyone made it back.
Fragile?
Fragile's dead, Sam.
Fragile's body, she had reached its limit. She was gone, really gone.
Truth is, she's been dead for some time. While you were away, searching for that photo, Fragile contacted me. Came clean about the whole thing. It happened back when she tried to jump Lou to safety. And she was in that space between the world of the living and the dead. And Higgs shot her.
As you know, the flow of time is different in our two worlds.
On the other side, Fragile's death was a tragedy that had already come to pass. On this side, however, her physical form still endured, if only for a while. Its end yet to arrive.
Fragile knew what the future had in store for her, and what she wanted to do with the time she had left. You were the one person she asked me not to tell, Sam. The only one. And I trust that you understand why.
That was always who she was. Fragile, but not so fragile. As Sam was stricken by grief once again at the loss of someone he loved, she spoke to him.
Sam, there's something I haven't told you. When Higgs shot me, in that instant, my Ka and my Ha were separated from one another. And the fact that Lou and I were even able to make the jump had nothing to do with me. It It was Lou. Lou connected us to those poor lost souls. And at the time, being with them seemed safer than with me. So I decided to leave Lou in their care. But afterwards, Sam, when you came and found me, I'd lost all memory of what I'd done. The only thing I knew for certain was that I was already dead. And that what little time I had left, I wanted to spend traveling with you. It wasn't until the moment we arrived at Apes's beach that I finally remembered. About Lou, about the jump, about everything that had happened. It's my fault that you never got to watch Lou grow up. Me, who stole all those precious years. I'm so sorry, Sam. I can't give you back the time you've lost. But promise me you'll make the most of your future. With Lou. You will never be alone. Death can't tear us apart. We will always be with you. Now go on. The others are waiting.
Lou now walks the earth, a porter with her own deliveries, her own weight to carry. She stops on a ridge, wind in her hair, ash on her fingers. She lights a cigarette, takes a drag.
And every day, even when we're long gone.
And maybe, just maybe, someone from the other side decides to take a drag too.
Death can't tear us apart.